Poor kid, she still looks washed out.
I don't think she's sleeping too well.
No, I don't suppose she is. Hello, love. How are you getting on?
Okay, I suppose.
I wouldn't mind a cup of tea, if that's all right with you, Lynn.
Yeah, of course. We could try some of that cake, eh, Lorraine?
Oh, love.
What's that about?
Haven't seen him since lunchtime. I think he went up to Cross Gills.
All right.
He was down soon for his tea.
It was you that I wanted, actually. I want to ask you something about the meeting tonight.
Yes.
You'll be discussing money, won't you?
Well, yes. Come on, lad, stop beating about the bush.
I was wondering about a pay rise. I thought you could ask them at the meeting tonight.
Why don't you ask Jack yourself?
Well, it's a bit difficult. You see, Joe got me the job here. I'm not sure if Jack really wants me or not.
He'd be hard-pressed without you.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I mean, I don't get paid much. I don't think anyone else would do it for this much money. Not if they weren't family.
Family shouldn't come into it.
So you'll ask them for me.
Leave it to me. I'll sort something out.
Thanks a lot, Annie.
I wanted to tell you straight away so you could stop worrying. The little girl, Jenny, her mum's going to make sure they never see Derek again.
She's really all right?
She's fine.
He hadn't...
No, don't worry. We do have to see Jenny and her mum again, but we're pretty sure we got there in time.
What did her mother say when you told her?
Well, it seems she wasn't entirely happy about the relationship anyway. No particular reason, just a feeling.
She's not going to see him again?
Oh, no, she was very clear about that. She won't be seeing him again, and he won't be going anywhere near Jenny.
Just wanted her to be safe.
Well, now she is, and it's all thanks to you. You were very brave, Lorraine. And because you've told us, we can make sure he never does it to anyone again.
Kim?
Neil, what are you doing here?
What do you think?
Frank's upstairs getting changed. He could be down any minute.
I had to see you.
I know.
Have you told him about that horse sale in Worcester yet?
No, not yet. I wanted to pick the right moment. It's difficult.
Oh, just tell him about it. He won't think it's odd. The more matter of fact you are, the less suspicious he'll be.
I know.
You're not having second thoughts, are you? You do want to go?
You don't need to ask.
Oh, Kim. I wish we could go tonight. Now.
Oh, hello, Neil. Wasn't expecting to see you.
Just a bit of hunt business, Frank. I've got most of it sorted out now.
You got time for a coffee?
No, thank you. I'd better get on, but thank you for the offer. Shall I call you about the stabling later?
Yes.
Right. In fact, maybe I could call round later, sort things out properly. If you've got nothing else on, of course.
No, that'll be fine.
Right then. See you later. Bye, Frank.
Yeah, see you. Coffee for you, Kim.
Please. Frank, there's a horse sale in Worcester next week. I thought I might go. I'd have to stay overnight, of course, if you don't mind.
It's early for that, isn't it, Jack? They've still got milking to do.
I shouldn't think the cows will notice the difference.
Jack.
Oh, don't worry, Ma. I was just making sure we've got some for tonight. Hello, love. You took your time. I was beginning to think you'd run off with the accountant.
It just took longer than I thought, that's all.
Did you get your financial projection?
Yep, this is it.
Oh, we'll never read all that before the meeting.
He's given us a summary.
I should hope so. We're paying him enough.
Everything all right, love?
Yes, it's fine.
Good. So be able to give us a full report tonight.
Of course.
Now, Lorraine, we do need to talk about your mum.
What about her?
Have you talked to her yet?
She came up last night.
And?
She won't listen. She never does.
You didn't give her much chance, though, did you?
Perhaps you should invite her round to talk.
I don't want to talk to her. I just want to stay here.
Look, I can't force you to see your mum.
Good.
But if you do want to take action against Derek, have him prosecuted, it'd be much better if your mum was there with you.
Why?
Well, because she can back up your story.
Her? She won't believe me. She'll say it's not true, that I was making it up to cause trouble.
I know it might seem that way to you now, but you've never faced your mum with it, not directly.
She'd just call me a liar.
Are you sure? Because I think if she knew, if you told her what you've told us, she couldn't help but see that you're telling the truth.
No! I don't want to see her!
Elizabeth!
I just thought I'd call round and see how you are.
Sit down. I'm sorry it's such a mess.
I wondered whether you'd heard from Lorraine yet.
She's up at Lynn Whiteley's.
What's she doing there? How long has she been there?
Oh, you tell me. She's refusing to talk to me at all.
Well, at least you know she's safe.
Oh, yes, I suppose so. But honestly, Elizabeth, I'm at my wit's end. I don't know what's going on. She won't even see me.
I don't know. It all seemed so simple when they were babies, didn't it? If I'd had any idea of what would happen when they grow up.
Lorraine was such a happy baby. She had the most gorgeous smile you've ever seen. I don't see much of that these days.
Carol, I'm not one of the most successful mothers in the world. I just wanted to say, don't make the same mistake as me.
Well, you can't blame yourself for Michael.
Maybe. But I can't help telling myself that if I'd just once listened to him and given him some time, then perhaps he wouldn't have done all this.
Oh, I know. Every time I see Lorraine, I tell myself, now don't lose your temper, give her a chance. Never works, though.
No. All I know is, if you don't, it'll end up breaking your heart.
What then?
Well, I can't really take him in. I've got Alice with me.
Well, I can't go, can I? I'm supposed to be working.
Well, can't I take him tomorrow?
No, we'll have to get them while they're fresh. Go on, I'll look after you, man.
All right.
We told them we could do it, didn't we, love? Hey? Me and your Uncle Archie.
Oh, hello, Frank. I thought you were meeting Joe.
Oh, in about 15 minutes. Should be off, really. Home farm. Oh, hi, Neil. Yes, she is. Hold on a minute.
Thanks. Hello? No. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes, that'll be fine. Okay, see you then. Bye. Neil said he'd call round in half an hour or so.
All right. Why don't you ask him if he fancies coming over for dinner tonight? You haven't really seen him for a while.
Well, you only just saw him today.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. If anybody wants me, I'm down at the holiday village. I'll see you later.
Well?
Well, there you go.
Hang on, Archie. We don't want everybody knowing our business.
Hey, we've been looking for you. Well, Alice ready to have a go on the swings. What's going on?
Going on? Note. I'll see you later at Woolpit. I've got to get off.
What's all that about?
Oh, nothing. Well, I can't say. He swore me to secrecy.
Oh, what? Not you as well. I thought Lynn was bad enough.
Has she told you out yet?
You're joking? I only live there.
Well, at least Carol knows where she is now.
Yes, but what do I do now? You've seen what Lorraine's like about talking to her.
Just don't give up. Eventually she'll listen.
I hope so.
She will. If she's going to come to terms with what's happened to her, she has to know that Carol believes her.
She's going to take a lot of convincing. She's certain Carol doesn't care about her.
Keep telling her that if Carol supports her, she has a much better chance of taking action against Derek.
Do you think the police really will do something?
I hope so. But nothing's ever as simple as that. It's a question of getting evidence. And that's why it's really important that Lorraine and Carol give the police full statements as soon as possible.
I'll do my best.
It's a very big responsibility you've taken on.
What else could I do? I couldn't turn her away, could I?
I wish we could do more to help.
Listen, I wanted to ask, isn't there any counselling lately?
Well, yes, there is, but to be perfectly frank, Lynn, there's not a great deal more we can do for Lorraine. She's not high priority because she's no longer at risk.
What?
We have to make decisions like that every day. Overstretched resources, cutbacks. We have to concentrate on the kids who are at risk.
But Lorraine needs help.
I know she does, and there are places we can refer them to that provide family therapy, and of course we'll do that, though they may have to travel to Leeds or Bradford.
It's better than nothing, I suppose.
I wish we did have the resources to help her, but we don't. And it's no use pretending that we do.
So that's it, is it?
Yes. I will keep in touch for as long as I can, and I will be seeing her mother. But it's best you know what you've taken on.
See what you mean about responsibility. Listen, there's something else I need to know, if you don't mind.
No, far away.
I don't know. I just find it really difficult to believe her mother didn't know this was happening.
I think it's most likely she didn't know.
But how? I mean, it must have been going on right underneath her nose.
Because Derek was clever. He frightened Lorraine, he made sure she never breathed a word. As far as Carol was concerned, he was her husband, the father of her child. This man who seems perfectly normal. Shares your bed, sits on the sofa watching telly, eats your food. How do you start believing that he's abusing your daughter? His daughter?
I don't know. I don't know how anyone can do it. Not to little children, babies.
No. No, you're like Carol. It is impossible to understand. Look, I've got to go. If you need me, you know where I am, and don't hesitate to call, all right?
Right. Thanks for everything.
Oh, thank you. And good luck. I think you're going to need it.
I can't believe it.
I wish we didn't have to.
Well, it's only a projection. He could be wrong.
Oh, come on, Jack. It's pretty straightforward if you ask me.
We've been through things like this before, Sarah. You always have to live through a few lean years from time to time.
It isn't just a few lean years, it's more than that.
Oh, he doesn't understand what he's talking about. Accountants don't know about farming.
Oh, no. He only handles half the farmers in the Dales. What would he know?
Yeah, you're right. What do we do now?
See what Annie and Joe say. I wondered whether to say anything when I got back.
No, leave it to the meeting.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jack.
Why? It's not your fault, love. I suppose I better go and see about the milking.
Yeah, I've got the dinner to do. Not that I feel much like eating anymore.
You must go, Neil. Frank might be back soon.
I have to see you again.
I had to see you too, but you can't stay.
You're right.
I can't bear it, not being able to hold you, touch you.
I know, but it won't be long.
Did you book the hotel?
Yes, you will come, won't you? You won't change your mind.
No, not this time.
Okay.
Please, Neil, we can't let Frank find us.
We'll hear him. Don't worry.
How can I help worrying? Half the time I'm sure he knows. He's just waiting for the right time to tell me.
Frank wouldn't wait. If he had any idea, you'd be out now.
I know. I spend the rest of the time waiting for him to find out.
Even when you're with me.
No. Maybe not then. Right, Lorraine's putting Peter to bed so I can get off to work.
She didn't eat much.
No.
Aren't you worried about her not eating, I mean?
She'll eat when she wants to, I suppose. And don't start asking questions again, Michael. It's Lorraine's business.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Here. Do you want me to bring a couple of cans back?
Oh, I wouldn't say no.
Right, I'll see you later.
All right, see you.
I better see how Robert's getting on.
Tell him I'll be up in a minute for his story.
He asked me today if all the animals came in for the farm meetings. And when I said no, he said, that's not fair. They live here too.
More than some of us do.
Would it be okay to leave you to it?
Yes, you get on. Jack and Joe will see to the pots.
You haven't forgotten, have you?
No, leave it to me.
Thanks.
Don't be late back. Early morning milking.
See ya.
What haven't you forgotten, Ma?
Never you mind.
More secrets. Leonard will be jealous.
Never you mind about that. We're here to talk business, and the sooner those pots are done, the sooner we can get on with it.
Yes, Ma.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not late, am I?
No, of course not, Elizabeth. Listen, you've no idea what all this is about, have you? I mean, I can't get any sense out of Archie.
No. All I know is he called and asked if I'd mind babysitting for an hour or so while you and he went to the wool pack.
Well, that's all right, isn't it? I mean, you don't mind, do you?
No, of course not. Is Alice in bed?
Yeah, she's all tucked up.
Oh, I'll take a peep at her later. Oh. Parenting. Archie's, I take it.
Yeah, seems to set on taking this seriously. You know, getting properly registered and that.
I think it's a good thing.
Hey, Elizabeth, thanks for coming.
What are grandmothers for?
Well, are they all set? Get your coat.
Look, Archie, why can't you just tell us what all this is about?
I'm going to tell you.
And I'm going to tell you later. Now, come on.
It's a pity Neil couldn't come. We'll have to pick something up soon.
Be nice.
I was talking to Alan Turner today. You know, it's the start of the first shoot soon.
I suppose it must be.
Do you think Neil would be interested in taking part?
Neil, I don't know, really. I suppose so.
Well, I thought he would. Anyway, I told Alan to keep a place open for him.
Good idea. Frank, you sure you don't mind me going to this horse sale?
Well, it's your business level. Can't run your business without buying horses.
No, of course not.
Is everything all right? It's not like you to ask me if you should do something.
No, everything's fine. It's just, well, the burglary.
You don't think it's going to happen again, do you?
No, of course not. I just couldn't help thinking about it, that's all.
Don't worry. You know what they say about lightning striking twice? Never happens.
No, I suppose not.
So although we just about broke even this year, the accountant thinks we'll find it more and more difficult to keep going.
You mean we'll start losing money?
Well, we've still got capital in the bank, but every time we need to do something, put a new roof on the barn, upgrade the milking equipment, we just keep digging into our capital reserves.
And if we keep digging into our capital, there'll be nothing left.
Unless things pick up, which is unlikely at the moment.
Can I see that?
How long do the accountants say we've got?
If nothing changes, it'll be 4 or 5 years before the capital's gone. And that's only because of the money Henry left us.
But I don't understand. This isn't the first time we've had to draw on capital to see us through the bad years. Then in the good years, we put it all back again.
We've been doing it for too many years, Annie. We're like all the Dales farmers. We haven't made a decent profit in years.
Well, there's no profit to be made in farming, unless you're one of the big boys down south.
Some of them are going bankrupt too.
Yeah, well, like I say, farming's had it. You might as well let the field stand empty.
Oh, yeah. So someone like Frank Tate can build holiday camps on it.
At least you get a return for your money, Jack. I mean, I tell you, if I ran the holiday village like this, Frank would skin me alive and hang me up to dry.
If you're so keen to see this farm run properly, why are you working at Home Farm and not here?
Oh, you're not going to start riding that old hobby horse again, are you?
Skip it, you two. You won't help anything by arguing. We've got to talk about what this means to all of us.
Cheers.
Hey up.
There you go, chaps.
Cheers. Archie, I don't mean to sound ungrateful or anything, but, I mean, you can buy me drinks all night long as far as I'm concerned, but what exactly is going on?
Is it your birthday or something?
No, not until November.
No, we are celebrating, so I'd like to propose a toast to Cantharellus Siberius.
You are?
It's Latin.
Truffles. You've never found truffles, have you?
No, but the next best thing, we found chanterelles.
I never heard of them.
Oh, you should have read that book that you gave me, shouldn't you? It just so happens that chanterelles are used by the world's best chefs.
And they can fetch up to 25 quid a pound.
How much?
Yeah. You all said we were wasting our time, didn't you?
Where did you find them?
You're joking, aren't you? After the way you laughed at us, there's no way I'm telling you that.
But they're near here.
You won't find them in a million years, lad. You've got to take gift for it.
Well, who are you selling them to then? Because I think I should phone them and warn them.
Warn them? What about?
Well, Seth, we've only got both your words for it, that they're not deadly poisonous.
Don't worry about that, lad. Turner said the finest specimens he'd ever seen.
Go on then, admit it. You were wrong and we were right.
Yeah, all right. You got me.
What about the pig? You gonna keep it?
No way. Taking it back first thing tomorrow.
So it's been a bad year. Doesn't mean next year won't be better.
The writing is on the wall, Jack. You're just too short-sighted to see.
There must be other things we can do.
Well, like what?
Well, diversify, maybe. Look at other ways to work the land. Different crops, different ways of managing the stock. And we should look into cutting costs.
We're doing that already. Look at Mark.
What about him?
Well, he's doing the same work as the rest of you. And at the moment, you're paying him less money.
Well, you've seen the figures, Ma. We can't afford to pay him anymore.
You want him to work for you. You pay him the going rate.
Yeah, but according to these figures, he'd be lucky if we can keep him on at all.
We can't fire him. He's family.
Well, that didn't stop you.
Well, that was different.
Oh, yeah, you can't afford to keep him on over winter, but it's okay for us to go into debt so long as Home Farm's all right.
Nobody wants to fire anyone. We need more time to think this through properly.
That's the most sensible thing I've heard in the last half hour.
So what do you think, then?
I don't know what I think. But I do know we're not going to solve anything by sitting here arguing. I think we should finish the meeting and then all go away and think about it until we meet again.
I agree. Anyone disagree?
Right, the meeting's closed.
Weeks ago, when the Russian cells came in, yeah. I've been having a closer look.
Is it any good?
That's not bad. Do you want to watch something else?
No, not really.
What about a coffee? I was just going to make you one.
No. No, thanks.
Well, I could do you a sandwich.
I'm not an invalid, you know.
No, I know. Well, I thought...
Did Lynn tell you to look after me?
Well, not exactly. Well, I know what it's like, don't I?
Do you?
Yeah, well, my mum's not talking to me either. If you need to talk...
Yeah, well, I don't. Okay.
Okay, I only asked.
Something's not parents or friends or
I want to watch
anything
this.
like that here. So you have to take them from stage one, which is
It's a
finding
load of
them in the
rubbish.
apartment, sending them out to see people if they have financial problems or personal problems. You have to.
All 6 of them.
Right, Elizabeth. Everything all right?
Fine. I looked in on Alice a few minutes ago. She's fast asleep. Did you have a good time?
Great time. Seth and Archie were buying.
Don't tell me they've won the pools.
No, apparently they've found a secret supply of valuable mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Yeah. So they've given up truffle hunting.
Oh, you could have stayed longer, you know. I don't mind.
No, it's all right. You do enough for us, as it is. More than enough.
The pleasure I get from looking after Alice. She helps keep me going.
Things no better with Michael, then?
No, nothing's changed. Just like some people won't change. Oh, there's nothing you can do about it. You might just as well give up on them.
Hey, look, you're all right, though, aren't you?
Yes. I'm fine, honestly.
Good. Hey, right, Arch, you, got your next mushroom hunting trip sorted out, then?
Yeah, I have. I'm all set.
Oh, great. Well, you made sure no one was listening. You know, like no spies trying to find out where your valuable supply of mushrooms are.
Don't worry, there's no chance that anybody's going to find out where them chanterelles are.
Chanterelles? Oh, they'll be in the woods at the bottom of High Fell, just by the river.
What?
I used to pick them there all the time. Mind you, it's the end of the season now. But you get some really nice ones there next year.
See you later, Ma.
Take care.
Yeah. Thanks for the supper, Sarah. Ah, Jack, just think on. Another bad year will drive this place right to the edge. Then where will you be with nothing to fall back on?
We'll find a way to survive.
I hope you do. For all your sakes.
There you go.
It took ages. Thought you'd gone to Colombia for the beans.
Just had an idea about your trip to the wholesale next week.
What?
Well, what you were saying about you being nervous of going away again. So I thought I'd come with you.
Come with me.
Yeah, we could drive down together. Take a couple of days off. I could do with a bit of a break. What do you think?